evening. Usually it's good morning, but it's now good evening. What has gone on here transpired over the last day. From the last time I made a video, we got back that night to the camp and the temperatures shot up. Like we're talking like +2, +3 degrees. And, oh, look at this. Bump. Woo! Bump. Anyway, went up 2 or 3 degrees above zero, like 2 degrees above zero. And we were not allowed to drive all day today. So they've switched everything. The entire night, the entire ice road now is night driving only. And we're only allowed to drive from 10 p.m. until 9 the next morning, because obviously it's much colder. Now, the road is not in great shape. It's very, very, very soft. At 2 degrees, the road got really bad. Now, the road I'm on right now, they're hoping that the temperature is going to drop, but it's only supposed to go down to -4 or -5 tonight. Now, that's not enough. They need -15 or less. Wee-ha! -15 or, hold on, less to, hold on a second here. Yeah, baby. They need -15 or less to repair, for the road to repair itself, to freeze. It doesn't freeze deep enough to keep a solid base. And then if we drive on it and tear it up, it just falls to pieces. So they're gonna try this night driving only, but we're taking a chance right now because, like I said, it's only supposed to go down to -4, maybe -5 tonight, and that's not enough. But I've only got about 5 hours of driving to do tonight, and then I will be parked for the night or for all day tomorrow, and then based on the weather conditions tomorrow, we'll be able to tell whether we're working tomorrow night or not. But that's the way it stands right now. Hold on a second. Someone's calling me on the radio. Sorry, Al, what's that?
Couple little whoopie-doos you're going through?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you want to back up and maybe take another run at that and see if we can get some air?
No.
Just asking. Look at that. So yeah, that's the situation we're in. That's the situation we're in. Hopefully,
Heavy, southbound.
hopefully this does not fall apart too bad. We will, I guess time will see. Anyway, we'll get back to you in a bit here. Well, here's a good shot. Look at the road here. There we go. All right, we'll get back to you in a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna do let's do a little, what do you want to call this? Nighttime lake ice crossing. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. Let's cross the frozen lake at night. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that flashing light up there. That's one of my partners. Like I said, I got to give him about half a mile. Now, I've got a trailer. I'm hauling it. I've got an empty trailer.
Oh, yeah, Brian, you can ease your way on.
10-4. I can. I'm empty. The other two are bobtail, so they're all right. They're actually bobtailing. They can cruise at about 20 clicks, which is about 15 miles an hour. Me with a trailer, I'm still limited to. I'm still limited to about 8 miles an hour. 9 miles an hour. Now, we were told to expect water on all these lakes. So, because of the because of the weather or because of the temperatures. But it's so far not bad. You can see a little bit of shine, a little bit of gloss where it looks like some water was, but it might have froze. But what the hell do I know? I'm not an ice road, you know, professional here. Like, I'm just telling you what it looks like to me, what I see. But I know that off to the right there's water on that portion of the drive. Now the radio you hear chirping is a special radio. That's not my CB. They actually have mile markers put on the ice roads. Every ice road up here has a mile marker, and whether you're going northbound or southbound, you have to call out the mile markers when you get to one, or when you're coming onto a lake. That's only because there's so many twists and turns and so many obscure that even at night you may not see oncoming headlights. So, like, I'm at mile marker, let's just say I'm at mile marker, shut up. I'm at mile marker 150. We would call out, you know, there's 3 of us here, so there'd be 3 heavy southbound, mile marker 150. And anybody that's within, these radios go out about 8 miles. So anybody that's within that range that's coming up on that mile marker, they will answer back to you saying, okay, 1 heavy northbound at 149. So you know that there's traffic coming and they know we're coming. And you have to be diligent with it. You have to, every mile marker you have to call out. Luckily, one of my partners is in front of us. He's doing the calling out. That's what you've been hearing, the chirping on the radio. He's been calling out the mile markers. We don't each individually have to call them out. Anyway, there you go. There's a little education for you. Okay, so this is the ice road at night. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my GoPro. I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to try to, because the ice is really cracking really good. I want you guys to be able to hear this. I don't know if the microphone on the phone will knock the wind down, so it's not as windy. So I'm just going to hang the phone, or put the phone out the window and see if we can, and put my arm down, see if I can get it close to the ice, see if you guys can hear anything. Hopefully it turns out a little better. So hold on a second here, sorry. That's about enough of that. Holy crap, can't feel my fingers.
You can come across there, northbound heavy, for all 50 or more daily.
Hopefully the sound turns out better. So here's something we don't have a lot of experience, I haven't had a lot of experience with. It's oncoming traffic on the lake, right? I'm on my side, he's on his side. But this is why we limit the speeds, right? Because you've all heard about underneath me right now, I'm causing an underwater wave. And the wave is being pushed ahead of me as the pressure of my truck pushes down on the ice, right? So it pushes the water underneath. Now the truck in front of me coming at me, he's pushing a wave similar, coming the same direction, or coming at me. Now if the 2 waves hit too hard, it'll burst through the ice. So that's why we go at 9 miles an hour, right? He's at 9 miles an hour, and actually he's heavy. I'm light. I've got an empty flatbed, but this guy's got a heavy wide load on, so he's actually crawling right now. You can notice his speed. There he goes. I didn't notice anything. Obviously, the wave isn't going to you won't feel it. And funny enough, I thought, you know, and it was, you know, probably from watching that stupid show, Ice Road Truckers, they go, oh, you can feel the ice move. And I've been on the ice loaded and I've been on the ice empty. And not once did I notice, you know, the ice move or like bend or flex or anything like that. It could just be me and I'm not noticing it, but, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't know, my equilibrium's not sensitive enough. I don't know. But so far, I've not noticed anything. And that was the first, that's not the first time I've had one go by me, but that's the first time I've had a heavy one go by me. Now, I just heard on the radio there's 2 more coming. So I'd like to be off this lake before 2 more come. There's almost a science to this times. So this is what I was talking about with the weather. Okay, the weather got bad. The road started to melt. And we're down in places, in patches, we're down to the soil, right? We're down to dirt. Now I'm not on dirt, it's just dirty snow, but it's not an ice road right now. As you can tell, I'm going like super slow through here because there's no smoothness. We're down right, basically driving on just a little bit of snow-packed mud. Right now it's 1:35 in the morning and it's +1. So the temperature isn't even started to drop yet. And all you can do is just crawl through this. Like you can see where it's actually, if you get too close to the sides, you will go down. Yeah, that section was pretty bad. It's starting to flatten out again here. Ooh, as I open my mouth. All right, we're getting back onto some snowpack. This is where your traction is here. Even though I've got chains on, you don't want to be running through mud with chains. There's my mile marker. Nope, that wasn't my mile marker. Sorry. This is a river. They actually had to dam a river. Woo! Hang on, bumper. There we go. To do projects like this, they actually dam rivers and reroute them. Or if it's a frozen river and it doesn't flow, they'll just dam it and build the ice bridge over it. But in that case there, that was a frozen river, so that one wasn't rerouted. But farther up, I didn't film it, but farther up, they've got them.
That truck just went over Beaver House there.
Yes, sir.
Are you running tire chains?
I am.
Mind taking them off, please?
Certainly, at the next wide crossing, I'll take them off.
Thank you. We're just trying to save the road here.
Absolutely. There you go. The road is now so bad, I just got asked to take the tire chains off because I'm tearing it up. Southbound, one heavy at the 70. Now I gotta find me a little spot that's wide enough that 2 trucks can still pass, one oncoming and one my lane, that they can still both get around me if they need to. Last thing I want to do is piss off anybody up here. It doesn't look good for the company, so. This one may not be wide enough. One more. I think one more, we'll try the next one. So there we have it. I am now at our main base camp, whatever you want to call it, main junction. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't usually do well with switching from a daytime cycle and switching over to running a nighttime cycle. And when you do something like that, usually most jobs, if you're on continental shifts and you switch back and forth, most jobs give you, you finish work on Friday and then you don't go back in till, say, Sunday night, right? But in this case here, they gave us not even a day to do this. So, and now I'm gonna try to stay awake for a couple more hours and then try to sleep as much as I can tomorrow, and because right now I'm just sacked, like I'm just bagged. But thanks for hanging out and checking out these videos, and this is all new for me. I've never done this before. I've never done an ice road before. So I'm just turning the cameras on and filming stuff that, hopefully you guys are finding interesting. I know this is one of those things they say that only 1% of the population ever gets a chance to do something like this. So hopefully 99% of you that haven't done it, are enjoying this. So I'm finding it very cool. Very, very cool. It is better than I expected. A lot of the nerves and the anxiety and the anxiousness is gone now. I've done 7 lake crossings in the last couple of days, and then the ice road itself. So, now that you get a feel for it, and now this is only one. There are, I think, 4 different roads going to different locations all over the place up here. I've only done one, but the one that I did was actually the farthest one that we have. So a lot of them are a lot shorter, where you'll go out and you'll make it back here in one day. This one here, you go out, you stop halfway at a camp, you go out, you finish, then you try to get all the way back here. We didn't, because they'd shut the road, so we ended up spending 3/4 of a day, at the base camp up there. But for the most part, you're supposed to be able to go out and be back in one shot. So, but this was great. Again, this is more than I expected. I'm still stoked that I'm doing this. I can't believe sometimes a couple of times I'm sitting there going, holy shit, am I actually doing this? There's a lot of things I've done in my trucking career, and this is just like the feather in my cap type deal. It's like, anyway, you know what, guys? I've already sent Dara a message that I'm here. Unfortunately, it woke her up, but she at least knows I'm back here safe. And I'm gonna just play a couple games on my phone, try to stay awake for a few more hours, and then I'm gonna crash. So make sure you turn on your notifications, hit the like button, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. I would appreciate it. And I will see you down the ice road.